have you heard the weird story of the youngest Pandav Sahadev eating his father's brain? Weird, isn't it? In Hindu mythology, specifically within certain versions of Mahabharata, the youngest Pandav Sahadev is known to have eaten his father's brain. It's actually a symbolic story. The narrative generally centers on the immense wisdom of their father, King Pandu. King Pandu was highly accomplished in many sciences, including Trikal Gyan, that is, knowledge of past, present, and future. He knew that his sons would face a monumental war and wanted to ensure that they had the wisdom to navigate it. Realizing that he could not pass on all his knowledge through teaching before his death, Pandu requested that his sons eat his flesh after his death. He believed that this would physically transfer his vast intellect and foresight to them. While the other brothers were hesitant or disgusted by the request, Sahadev, noted for his obedience, complied. In the most common version of the folk legend, he ate 3 pieces of his father's brain. According to the legend, with each bite, Sahadev gained a specific level of cosmic awareness. With the first bite, he gained knowledge of everything that has happened in the past. With the second bite, he gained knowledge of everything that is happening in the present. And with the third bite, he gained knowledge of everything that would happen in future. While this gave Sahadev the power of prophecy, it came with a significant catch. Lord Krishna, realizing that Sahadev, knowing the future, could interfere with the divine play or Leela of the Kurukshetra war, intervened. Krishna warned Sahadev that if he ever revealed the future to anyone without being asked, or if he tried to stop the war from happening, his head would shatter into 1,000 pieces. This explains why Sahadev remains a relatively quiet and calm figure throughout the epic, despite technically knowing exactly how the war would end from the very beginning. This specific story is often categorized as a folk or regional variation common in South Indian traditions rather than appearing in the original Vyas Mahabharata, where Pandu's body is simply cremated.